What's good, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube, and my Rumble, Snacks123. Again, I say welcome to my YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube, and Snacks123. Just a brief video and some food for thought. Remember, I said in several videos ago, I believe it was in my government shutdown video for 2025. I said that the U.S. government has always got some extra money laying around somewhere. Well, check this out, guys. The United States government has decided, or the Department of Treasury has decided to give $40 billion to Argentina. They bought basically $40 billion of Argentinian currency, the Argentinian pesos, and it's to bail them out and to stabilize their country. Now, let me tell you what discretionary fund that they use. There's a fund called the Exchange Stabilization Fund, okay? Now, this Exchange Stabilization Fund, it is not part of the fiscal or federal budget, so it is not tied in with Congress. It doesn't need Congress to vote on it. Now, this particular discretionary fund was created in 1934 by, it was created and established by the 1934 Gold Reserve Act, okay? And so what is the purpose of this particular fund? Well, what it does currency intervention, and I'm in particular foreign currency, okay? Let's see. It does crisis support for foreign nations that whose economy is in trouble and it needs help in order to stabilize it, using U.S. dollars and to include U.S. treasuries. Okay. Let's see. What else does it do? What else do they offer? Okay, for foreign governments, it's obviously intervention. You see what I'm saying? And so what the United States gets in exchange for this is that they get foreign governments to continue to utilize the United States dollar, as its reserve currency. And basically what the United States is doing, they are competing with China. Basically, they're trying to beat China to the punch before China does the same thing and establishes its currency, the yuan, which is backed by gold. So you kind of get where this is going. Remember I said that the United States in particular has really never had a major interest in Latin America. Now, this particular fund, it has been used throughout history. They bailed out the Mexican peso in the 1990s. There's other countries that they've used this discretionary fund. Now, they can call it a discretionary fund, but at the end of the day, the American taxpayer is still paying for this, and all they've done is take the tax dollars and allocate them to a separate pot, of money. The money just does, even though they do print money, it just doesn't come from anywhere. And even if it was supposed to be backed, by gold, they still have to tax the taxpayer to get the funds, in which to hedge or leverage the gold, against it. So this is still United States citizens' money. And so, like I said before, there's always, I guess you could say our government is, well, I don't know who's listening to this, but the United States government has always had some money, extra money laying around, and it always has another trick up its sleeve. So you have Congress and the president, and you got the Dems and the Republicans, right? They're steadily beefing and having a government shutdown in this country, right? But the crazy part about it, you can go and bail out Ukraine, you can bail out Argentina, you can spend money to send the United States military to go into Venezuela to supposedly, okay, stop drug cartels, put up a $50 billion, what do you call it when you're looking for a criminal? A $50 million bounty, okay, for the arrest of President Maduro. Anybody that, you know what I'm saying, that'll turn him in, you know, so that you can install another president or leader and install who you want in there, basically a puppet regime. You guys get where I'm coming from? But yet and still, they can't come up with the emergency funds to take care of EBT and food stamps, to take care of government employees. Let's see, to take care of, make sure the military gets paid, you know, and even the federal contractors that also are affected by this government shutdown. You know, don't you think that's kind of strange, guys? You know, that seems awfully shake weighty, you know what I'm saying, to me. I guess that's in the famous words of maybe Ace Ventura or Jim Carrey. Shake weighty, you know what I'm saying? Something just doesn't and doesn't seem right. So now you all going into Latin America, which the United States and the West, you know, really has not thought the best of Latin America or Africa. But now that you see China making inroads and the yuan is about to take over, you know what I'm saying, at the rate it's going as the reserve currency backed by gold under the BRICS, now all of a sudden the United States is, you abandoning home, but you going to go bail out another country. It just doesn't make sense, guys. You saying you don't have money here, but you have money for foreign countries. And I'm not saying that foreign nations don't need it, but the point is your people and citizens here come first. So if you can use another discretionary fund, okay, to give funds to a foreign nation, then you ought to be able to come up with another discretionary backup fund to take care of United States citizens and, you know, taxpayers. It don't sound right to me, guys, but yes, they have given Argentina a $40 billion bailout. Go figure that, guys. That's all I got on this one, but the name of my channel is Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus, YouTube.com. So smash that bell to become a subscriber. And turn on all notifications. Hit the like and unlike button. Leave a comment. Hit the hype button to hype the video also. And please share the video. Share the channel. You know, with friends, families, enemies, frenemies, rats, dogs, bats, goats. Also, I have a podcast, Snacks Thoughts, SNAKZTHOUGHTS. You can find my podcast on Spreaker, Spotify, Radio PBM, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and a host of other social media outlets. Lastly, I have the nutrition and weight loss products, the 5 best weight loss products. So, link is in the description. You know, click on the link, and I recommend, you know, get the products, and also share the link with others so that way they can purchase the products and take care of their health. Next to God, the next best thing that you have is your health. You get one body, you get one life, so take care of it. But yeah, guys, go figure. $40 billion bailout to Argentina, but your government here is still shut down and you can't take care of American citizens. Go figure. Sounds awfully shake weighty to me, guys, and I will be coming up eventually with a long form video for this, but this is just something short and quick. Alright, peace out, guys. Catch you on the next one later.